Welcome to Choose Lifetime.
10 Best Synology NAS New Model 2022. We are going to check out top 10 best Synology NAS in current time. I mean, this list is best my personal opinion. And I try to list them best on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about this Synology NAS, you can check out the link down in the description and comment section below. Okay, so let's get started with the video.
Top 10.
Synology DiskStation DS420 NAS Server for Business with Celeron CPU, 6GB memory, 16TB HDD storage, Synology DSM operating system. Synology DiskStation DS420 made for a variety of server roles such as backup, file storage, email servers, and domain controllers. Celeron J4025 dual-core 2.0 GHz 4MB CPU, up to 2.9 GHz burst, 6GB DDR4 PC4 to 21,300 2666 MHz so DIMMs, 16TB, 4x4TB, 6GB per second SATA 3.5-inch HDDs for high-capacity storage, 2x RJ45 LAN port, with link aggregation failover support, 2x USB 3.2 port features.
Top 9.
Synology DiskStation DS1819 iSCSI NAS Server with Intel Atom 2.1 GHz CPU, 16GB memory, 32TB HDD storage, DSM operating system. Synology DiskStation DS1819 made for a variety of server roles such as iSCSI targets, backup, file storage, email servers, and domain controllers. Intel Atom C3538 core 2.1 GHz 8MB CPU, 16GB DDR4 PC4 to 17,2133 MHz memory, 32TB, 8x4TB, 7.2K 6GB per second SATA 3.5 HDDs for high-capacity storage, 4x RJ45 LAN port, with link aggregation failover support, 4x USB 3.0 port, 2x SATA port, BTRF file system for advanced LAN iSCSI service operating system. Synology DSM software. Synology NAS chassis comes in a sealed box. Hard drives and memory upgrades included separately, not installed. Installation required.
Top 8.
Synology DiskStation DS1618 NAS Server for Business with Intel 2.1 GHz CPU, 32GB memory, 12TB SSD storage, Synology DSM operating system, iSCSI target ready. Synology DiskStation DS1618 made for a variety of server roles such as backup, file storage, email servers, and domain controllers. Intel Atom C3538 quad-core 2.1 GHz 8MB CPU, 32GB DDR4 PC4 to 19,200 2400 MHz memory, 12TB, 6x2TB, SATA 3 solid-state drives for ultra-fast storage, 4x RJ45 LAN port, with link aggregation failover support, 3x USB 3.0 port, 2x SATA port features, iSCSI target protocol, security advisor, AES 256-bit encryption, two-factor authentication, cloud station suite, 4K multimedia server role, active backup for VMware and Windows, Synology Drive, active backup for Office 365 and G Suite, surveillance station role, collaboration suite, and many more. Synology NAS chassis comes in a sealed box. Hard drives and memory upgrades included separately, not installed. Installation required.
Top 7.
Synology DiskStation DS620slim iSCSI NAS Server with Intel Celeron up to 2.5 GHz CPU, 6GB memory, 1TB, 2x 500GB SSD storage, DSM operating system. Synology DiskStation DS620slim made for a variety of server roles such as iSCSI targets, backup, file storage, email servers, and domain controllers. Intel Celeron J3355 dual-core 2.0 GHz 2MB CPU, up to 2.5 GHz turbo, 6GB DDR3L. Synology SDRAM memory, 1TB, 2x 500GB, SATA 3 solid-state drives for ultra-fast storage, 2x RJ45 LAN port, with link aggregation failover support, 2x USB 3.0 port, BTRF file system for advanced LAN iSCSI service. Synology NAS chassis comes in a sealed box. Hard drives and memory upgrades included separately, not installed. Installation required.
Top 6.
Synology 4-bay NAS DiskStation DS918 Plus, Diskless, 4GB DDR3L1866 memory, expandable up to 8GB, scalable up to 9 drives with Synology DX517, quad-core processor with ASNI hardware encryption engine, dual 1B LAN with failover and link aggregation support, encrypted sequential throughput at over 225 MB per second reading and 221 MB per second writing, advanced file system offering 65,000 system-wide snapshots and 1,024 snapshots per shared folder, dual channel H265/H264 4K video transcoding on the fly. Operating temperature, 5 degrees centigrade to 40 degrees centigrade, 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Maximum internal raw capacity, 56 TB, 14 TB drive X4, capacity may vary by RAID types, compatibility, HDD SSD, IP camera, surveillance devices, router, network card, other devices.
Top 5.
Synology DiskStation DS2419 Plus iSCSI NAS Server with Intel Atom 2.1 GHz CPU, 16GB memory, 48TB HDD storage, DSM operating system. Synology DiskStation DS2419 Plus, made for a variety of server roles such as iSCSI targets, backup, file storage, email servers, and domain controllers. Intel Atom C3538 quad-core 2.1 GHz 8MB CPU, 16GB DDR4 PC4 to 17,2133 MHz memory, 48TB, 12x4TB, 7.2K 6GB per second SATA 3.5 HDDs for high-capacity storage, 4xRJ45 1B LAN port with link aggregation failover support, 2x USB 3.0 port, 1x expansion port, BTRF file system for advanced LAN iSCSI service operating system, Synology DSM software. Synology NAS chassis comes in a sealed box. Hard drives and memory upgrades included separately, not installed, installation required.
Top 4.
TERRAMASTER F4 to 210 4-bay NAS 2GB RAM quad-core network attached storage media server personal private cloud, diskless, a 4-bay entry-level NAS optimized for home and SOHO users, running the latest TUS 4.1 operating system. ARMv8 quad-core 1.4 GHz CPU with 2GB RAM, not upgradable, blazingly fast read-write speeds of more than 114 MB per second, RAID 0, SATA 3.4TB NAS hard drive X2. Hardware encryption. Supports semi and Plex media servers, which keep your videos, music, and photos, personal media beautifully organized, always ready for on-demand streaming to your PC, mobile device, smart TV, or games console. Compatible with 3.5 and 2.5 SATA HDD, 2.5 SATA SSD. Each bay supports the HDD up to 18 TB, total of 72 TB in RAID 0. Supports Docker, cloud drive sync, multiple backups, remote access and mobile app. Dozens of free applications, ultra-quiet heat dissipation technology.
Top 3.
Synology 12-bay NAS DiskStation DS2419 Plus 2, diskless, delivers up to 1,737 MB per second, read and 655 MB per second, write performance. Add an extra 12 drives for a total of 24 by attaching a DX1215 2 expansion unit. Add 10B networking or fast NVMe SSD cache with PSI. Add-in cards maximizes service uptime by combining 2 devices into a high availability cluster with minute level failover.
Top 2.
Synology DiskStation DS918 Plus NAS Server for business with Intel Celeron CPU, 8GB memory, 256GB SSD, 16TB HDD, Synology DSM operating system. Synology DiskStation DS918 Plus, made for a variety of server roles such as backup, file storage, email servers, and domain controllers. Intel Celeron J3455 quad-core 1.5 GHz 2MB CPU, 8GB, 2x4GB, DDR3L. Synology SDRAM, SSD storage, 256GB, 2x128GB, M2 solid-state drives for ultra-fast storage, HDD storage, 16TB, 4x4TB, 6.
Top 1.
Synology DiskStation DS920 Plus NAS Server for business with Celeron CPU, 8GB DDR4 memory, 1TB M2 SSD, 4TB SSD storage, Synology DSM operating system. Synology DiskStation DS920 Plus, made for a variety of server roles such as backup, file storage, email servers, and domain controllers. Celeron J4125 quad-core 2.0 GHz 4MB CPU, 8GB, 2x4GB, DDR4 PC4 to 21,300 2666 MHz SO-DIMMs, M2 storage, 1TB, 2x500GB, M2 solid-state drives for ultra-fast storage, file storage, 4TB, 4x1TB, SATA 3 solid-state drives for fast file storage, 2x RJ45 LAN port, with link aggregation failover support, 2x USB 3.2 port, 1x SATA port features, cache acceleration, virtual machine manager, security advisor, AES 256-bit encryption, two-factor authentication, surveillance station suite, 4K multimedia server role, desktop backup, hyper backup, snapshot replication, Synology drive, and many more. Synology NAS chassis comes in a sealed box. Hard drives and memory upgrades included separately, not installed, installation required.
If you like this video, please hit the link button below, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.